Hey guys. All right, this is part 2 of my January journaling finish up session. I was working to get caught up in my journal for the month of January. And in this spread, it's a winter themed spread. And so I used this stencil from Linda Israel. I will put her website below. She is here in the United States and she makes rubber stamps and stencils. She has journaling kits. Yeah, one-stop shop. So I'll put her below. And so what I did is I used the Distress ink pad, and then this little brush thing. It's actually like a makeup brush. I'll have all this linked in my Amazon favorites list below too for you. But you go over it with the ink, and then it just applies the color in the stencil pattern. And I thought that was really, it turned out really cute. So this particular stencil has two designs per sheet, or two designs on the sheet. And so you do half the page at once, or half the spread at once. One sheet at a time is what I'm saying. So I got the first one done, and it's a little bit of a process, and your wrist does start to hurt after a while. But I think it's cute, and yeah. And I don't know what happened in the middle on the right, but I completely forgot a whole snowflake when I was putting the ink on. So I covered it up with pictures and stuff, so you can't really notice it anyway. But I was like, what the heck? Anyway, I had a ton of pictures from this day. So this was a snow day. We were supposed to get I don't know, a snowpocalypse, and we ended up only getting, well, I say only, but I think we got like 8 inches, but we were supposed to get like 18 or something. I can't remember, but anyway, so I took some pictures of what it looked like before, and then I never did take pictures of it after. That was going to be like a before and after, and I forgot. Anyway, and then so we had a snow day. School got canceled. The kids were home. We had a nice cozy day. We got a fire going, and I was trying to get a picture of the kids and the dogs in front of the fireplace, and it ended up being like this crazy. My daughter was trying to get my son to smile, and so she was like pulling his cheeks back, and we'd had a lot of laughs that day. Tons of pictures, so I do end up having to kind of pare it down here at the as we kind of go along in the spread, but I got quite a few pictures down, so that's good. And then, so what I'm tearing here is a book cover that I had gotten from a thrift store for like 25 cents. And I thought the winter scene at the bottom would be perfect to go at the bottom of this spread. So I just kind of tore it, fit perfectly on that side. The other side was a little bit tricky because it had like the barcode and labels and stuff on it. So what I ended up doing was just tearing out that tree that was at the end of it, and it worked great. So, and then yeah, just had that washi in the middle. That is such a pretty washi. I absolutely love those colors together. And then it just kind of went snowballed from there. I had several washis out that I had wanted to possibly use. I decided to go ahead and put that blue kind of stripe washi at the bottom. And then I, just because that book cover part that I tore off was just kind of janky at the bottom, and I just wanted to kind of smooth it down a little bit. And then I had that Life is Better When You're Laughing die cut sticker that I got from a pack from Amazon. And anything that I've gotten from Amazon will be in my Amazon favorites list, linked in my videos in the description box. So, but if you do have any questions, feel free to let me know. This mitten washi is from Amazon. The striped washi I got in some Happy Mail, so I can't link that one, but I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So the pictures at the bottom on the left-hand side, those are, you can't see them in the video, but my kids were playing what's it called? That dance game on the Wii. And it's so funny because my daughter, she can dance pretty well, but definitely better than my son, and because he's kind of just in that awkward, 13-year-old phase. Anyway, yeah, so I had to snap some pictures, and they didn't know that I took them, but it was too cute to not document that moment. So I did have to like I said, pare down the pictures that I put on the right-hand side. I cut some of them down, and then I ended up with just a handful of pictures. I'm going to go ahead and save the extra ones, just because I don't want to throw them away. But yeah, I ended up with just the 4 there. And just started gluing things down. And like I said in my previous video, I was struggling and I swapped back and forth between a glue stick and a tape runner. And yeah. I tend to like the glue stick because you can move it around, the pictures around, or, die cuts or whatever you're using. You have some time to move it before it sticks down, or, permanently. And, but man, you get that glue stick on the pictures. Oh, it's a hot mess. So, and then I went ahead and put down that Life is Better When You're Laughing die cut sticker. Got that stuck down. And then this little word strip that says Enjoy Today, and that's from Calico Collage. The dance sticker I think I got those at Hobby Lobby. It came on like a big strip. And then I had these snowflake washies that someone sent me. And washies, did I really say snowflake stickers that someone sent me, and I took the white ones and stuck those down. And then I'm just flipping through these sheets of the collage sheets from the gals that I follow on their Patreon, and trying to find some like day of the week stickers and not stickers, but yeah, collage items. You guys know what I mean. And the date ones as well. I cut out the one that says Friday, and then colored it in. I rotated back and forth between a blue, had that Crayola tip, and the Crayola Super Tips. And then I couldn't really decide. I was like, I had several different blues. Man, there's a lot of color. I think I got the one that has 50 in it, and there's a lot of colors. So I ended up just swatching them in this little little notebook that I have, and that comes in really handy too. So I decided to go with the lavender and then that just like sky blue color, whatever. And I went ahead and colored in the letters. I just rotated them between the blue and the purple, and I thought that was cute. I like those black and white ones because you can coordinate them with your spreads, and so those are kind of fun. I got that stuck down, and this was Friday, January 14th. Like I said, it's supposed to be a snow apocalypse, but didn't end up being quite as bad as what they say, but it's okay. We had a fun day together, and yeah, it was a fun day. And I wrote in the words snow day, and I think what I'm going to do is go in with like a micron or like a fine liner and just kind of outline it, give a little bit more definition. And then now I'm working on a spread. My daughter, the next day, Saturday the 15th, my daughter got accepted into, this is a thing now. It never used to be a thing, but so when you do your senior pictures, different photographers will offer like a affiliate thing or whatever, where you apply and they pick you, and you represent their photography business for a year, and then you get a discount and stuff on your like photo session and stuff like that. So anywho, what you do is you go and you meet her, and then she takes some test shots, and then you get to keep them, which is fun. She picks the best one, and then that's like your headshot or whatever that she uses on her like social media and stuff to promote her business. And this was the picture that she chose, and it is absolutely perfect. She could not have captured my daughter better. And when I saw the one that she picked, I was like, wow, okay. this was a good choice. At first I was like, this affiliate thing, like, do we really want to mess with that? Whatever. But it was a lot of fun, and yeah, she captured her, and their personalities really clicked, so that was kind of fun. And then I just had some paper and some washi and stuff that I wanted to use in the background of the picture. I knew the picture was going to take up, the majority of the page. And so I didn't really have anywhere to journal. So it's kind of like, well, I just kind of left it as it is. And I don't know. I figured out later. I think what I'm going to do is add a pocket somehow to the bottom. And then put like a journaling card with a little tag on it that you can pull out and read about what the picture's about on there. So that's kind of my plan for now, but that was an afterthought. I was like, well, I will just deal with it later, because I really wanted to get the pictures, the spreads done as far as getting the pictures done, and figure out the writing part later. So, and then the page opposite this one, I had some pictures from homeschool. So we've been homeschooling for 9 years in January, and I thought I printed out both, but apparently I didn't, because I could only find one, or I lost it. But you know how Facebook gives you memories on years past, and there was a couple homeschool pictures that I wanted to print out from that first year that we were homeschooling. And so I got the one, but don't know what the second one is. So I just went ahead and left that spread blank on that page, and I'll need to go back and finish it later when I get that other picture printed. But I wanted to wait until I have an order ready to go, So I'm not just picking up one little picture, So as I've been talking, I'm putting down different washies and stuff into the spread just to kind of finish it out. Moving on, I had some basketball pictures of my son that I needed to put into my journal. And so I just grabbed a bunch of different washies that I thought I might use. Again, my routine. And then put the watercolor down on the page. Went with the orange. I kind of wish that I had a lot of orange washi and stuff that I pulled out. It was a lot of orange. So between the color that I put down on the page and the washi. So I ended up using some red as well. And then, it turned out fine. But, it's just kind of one of those things that you second guess yourself. Like, maybe I should have picked a coordinating color, but it's okay. So I got that put down and dried. These pictures I did have to turn over because it had like our school name and a ton of other kids in it. And so I just left those flipped over, but kind of put them down in order of where I wanted them to go. This red washi is from a set from Amazon. Yeah, here I am like, oh, orange, everything is orange. So this one here is it's got a white background, and it has like rose gold circles that almost look like basketballs. So I thought, oh, well, that's kind of handy. So I put that at the bottom. And then I'm just sorting through this stack of basketball sticker die cuts. Again, Amazon. I get so much stuff from Amazon, you guys. And I think I've said this before, but sometimes I feel bad because, like, I order so much stuff from Amazon, but we just don't have anything around here. Like, I would have to drive an hour and a half to get to the nearest craft store, and it's so frustrating sometimes. It's like, Anyway, this was the first game that my son's team won, and so we were really excited. So I took a picture of the scoreboard. They won by 1 point, and it was one of those things. It's junior high basketball, but I'm not kidding you. You would have thought that it was the state tournament championship, because everyone in that gym was so excited on both sides, both teams. And it was like a really nice, just friendly environment. Because sometimes you get into my daughter also plays basketball, and she's varsity. That gets intense. So was kind of nice to just have that enjoyable moment. But anywho, so I got all of those things put down on that page, and then I will finish the right hand page just later off camera, just because it does have a lot of other kids in the picture, so I don't want to mess with that. Then I'm moving on to my daughter's prom dress pickup, and that was a fun day. So I took a ton of pictures, of course, because, you know, and had a lot to choose from. And I think I did a pretty good job of getting the majority of them into the spread. And then we went to Starbucks afterwards because, again, when we get up to Des Moines, that's where we had to go to get our dress. And that's where all the craft stores are, too. But when we get to Des Moines, we want to treat ourselves to Starbucks because we just don't get up there that often anymore. And so got that, and that was fun. I chose the pink color for this prom dress spread just for something different. And the bag that they gave her dress in to take home was hot pink, and so I thought that was perfect. You can kind of see it in the picture on the right-hand side by my hand. So I thought that was a good, coordinating color for everything to kind of pull it together. And, so Starbucks. So I'll have to show you a picture. I'll have to insert a picture here of the drink that I got, like the recipe. It was so good. It was like raspberry lemonade with a kick. It was amazing. So I'll put a picture of that, insert a picture for you so you can see it. Anyway, it was this glitter washi. So she was trying on her dress, and there was glitter everywhere, like from her falling, like I don't know where it was coming from because her dress really didn't have like glitter. It was just like in the air in that store. I had it on my shoes. I had it on my face, and we had glitter everywhere. And so we laughed about that. And when I was sorting through my washi bin, I noticed that sparkly glitter washi tape, and I was like, oh, I have to use that because that's too perfect. So, and then this one I decided to cut out because she's making a silly face, and I thought that would be cute, just to kind of have that cut out. And she kind of looks like she's standing there kind of like Cinderella or something, but then her face, she just has this goofy face. So the little journaling spot there is from Loveland's Life. And so I put that, I was going to use that to journal on. And I realized that I wanted to put washi in the middle of the page just to kind of divide the two pages, even though they go together. Anyway, like a page break. So I put down that polka dot washi. That's one of my favorites. I love it. And then I had a few more there that I wanted to use. Honestly, this is like the hardest part. You get everything like ready to go, and then you're like, okay, is this where I want to put it? Okay, is this gonna work? Oh, and it always turns out fine. No matter what you do, it's okay. But at least for me, this is where I tend to get a little bit of anxiety. Is like, okay, am I sure this is what I want to do? So I glued her down there by that little journaling spot. And the pictures, you saw me using my corner rounder. I just went ahead and did all of the corners of the pictures, of all the pictures there in this spread. And I think it just kind of gives it a little bit different look. And arranged them where I wanted them to go. I just kind of added some washi tape in different spots where, you just want a little bit of something extra. So I added that to the little journaling spot at the bottom, and then glued down all of the pictures, and then moved on to the Starbucks ones. But I figured, so kind of what I said in my previous video, the first half of this journaling session, I will go back in and do the journaling later, just mainly to save time in the video because I don't want them to be super long. And I don't know if people have a preference, but I feel like, 15, 20 minutes, like for a journaling video, nothing over 30 minutes, but Maybe I'm wrong. You have to let me know in a comment what you guys think. If you prefer, like what your preference is for videos, for length, because I'm always curious. And do you like the ones where I talk, like voiceover type, or would you rather listen to music and not me? Let me know. I'm always interested in what people think, and because, I have preferences, but everybody's different. So I like to hear the person talk, and yeah, like explain what they're doing and why. But yeah, it just kind of helps me to learn, I guess. And especially like if I'm journaling or working in my planner while I'm watching a video, it really helps to be able to hear the person talk through their process, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me know what you guys prefer in the comments below, because I really am curious what you guys think. So I finished up that side of the spread, just putting some more washi down. I chose the yellow just to kind of add a little bit more color, I guess. So, all right, we are on to the Starbucks pictures. I feel like I'm rambling in this video. I hope I'm not, but yeah. So we got our Starbucks, and I had to take pictures of the kids in the back because my daughter, she'll smile for pictures, whatever. But my son is more like, you can't make me smile, like he was in the snow day pictures. And so I got some funny ones there of just him not wanting to smile. And then finally he just took a drink. You can see in the picture, the bottom one there, he just took a drink of his caramel macchiato, and I snapped the picture, and that was good. So the tip in that I added at the bottom, I kind of skipped over that because I was chatting about the pictures. But I put that tip in. That was just a thank you note. It was blank. It wasn't really a thank you note, but I thought it was pretty, and so I added it to my collage pile, and I just made a tip in out of it, and then I'm gonna journal on the back of it, and then I'm just adding in some different washies. I realized that the journaling card was crooked, and it was annoying me, so I had to pull it up and adjust it. So that's what I'm doing now. But anyway, yeah, so I adore this spread. I think it's so cute, and I'm really excited for her for prom this year. Her and her boyfriend are going to be going, and yeah, I just think it's going to be fun. So I can't wait to. I'll probably need a separate journal just for prom, because I have a feeling I'm going to take a ton of pictures. I did last year. No, I don't know, 35 pictures, I think. It was crazy. I didn't print them all out, of course, for my journal, but I did do quite a few. But yeah, this year I think I will probably have a plethora of pictures. All right, so I finished just putting down that yellow washi there on the opposite page. And then I start just kind of adding, I don't know, you guys, I just went crazy. I just kept adding stuff and adding stuff. Yeah. It's like confetti kind of washi. I put at the top. It's the same one that I used on the pictures on the left side. And yeah, it's pretty. I just wanted to use it. And then my order, so the little sticker that they put on your drink, mine like peeled off. It wasn't sticking to the cup at all very well. And I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. I'll just put it in my scrap or in my journal. So I stuck that down underneath the tip in, along with a picture of our drinks. And there's working on trying to arrange the pictures of the kids there at the top. Got those where I wanted. And then, yeah, I went in. I just couldn't stop myself with adding the things to the spread. I added some black flower, they're clear stickers from Mandy Lynn Plans. I added those. I added more washi to this journaling card here, the tip in. And yeah, sometimes you just get going and you just cannot stop putting stuff down. This pink washi was sitting there. It's so pretty and bright and colorful. And so I added that to the page too. Like I said, guys, I went ham. And I kind of like how it turned out. So I guess it's, yeah, sorry, not sorry. I don't know. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this journaling session for the month of January. I really appreciate you being here, and if you watched me ramble in this video, well, I appreciate you even more. All right, guys, have a good week. Bye.